Welcome to the FX Options Weekly Outlook, a weekly podcast series hosted by Jason Ayres, a top instructor, trader, and founder of OptionSource.net. Join Jason as he discusses the latest trends in the Forex market with a look ahead on the US dollar versus the major currencies using the most commonly used technical indicators.
Hi there and welcome to the ISC FX Options Weekly Outlook for November 8th, 2010. As always, this is Jason Ayres of OptionSource.net. Let's take a look at a weekly chart of the U.S. dollar index. Well, the dollar index continued to slide with last week's elections and Fed meeting having a less than positive effect. We did see the index retrace back into our 76-77 focal zone. However, we need to see a break above 77 to lend credibility to a move higher, which would likely meet with resistance at 78-79. Now, failure to hold 76 opens a window for a drop to support all the way down towards 74. Now, the daily chart reflects a bullish reversal candle on Friday, suggesting that we should see some positive follow-through this week. However, the 78.5 level remains a significant overhead resistance on the daily chart. Taking a look at the CDD, the U.S. versus the Canadian dollar, we can see that the CDD actually dipped below 100 last week, reflecting a U.S.-Canadian par dollar. Now, this level should hold as support, leading to a test of resistance at 102-103. Failure to hold 100 opens the window for an extended move lower, with 97.98 set up as the next support. Next up, the YUK, the U.S. versus the Japanese yen. Well, the U.S. dollar spent the week range-bound against the yen as the YUK held support at 80.5, 81. Now, a break below this level is likely to test support down towards the 78-79 focal zone. We do need to see a break above 81.75 to support a tradable move higher. Taking a look at the EUI, the U.S. versus the Euro, the EUI tested 70 before bouncing positively on Friday. 71.5, 72 will act as resistance. Until we see a break above 72, the U.S. dollar will remain in a downtrend against the Euro. Next up, the BPX, the U.S. versus the British pound. Well, the BPX broke support at 62, but retraced back into the zone on Friday. We need to see a break above 62.5 to support a tradable move to the upside, with targets sitting between 63 and 63.5. Until then, the trend remains down, with 60.5, 61 remaining and representing the next support level. Taking a look at the U.S. versus the Australian dollar as seen here in the ISC FX Options Pair Value AUX. Well, the U.S. dollar continued to slide lower against the Australian dollar, with the AUX now testing a measured support down at 98. Although the pair continues to trend lower, a bullish reversal candle at this level over the next couple of days opens the window for a test of resistance at 100-101. Let's take a look at a few of our key points. First of all, the U.S. dollar index broke below the 76-77 focal zone, but finished the week with a strong reversal candle. Although the trend remains down, we should see 77 tested for resistance. The CDD dipped below 100 and now hovers at a very important support level. We should see a bounce higher this week. A break below 100 opens the window for a move down towards 97.98. The YUK broke back above 81. However, we need to see a push beyond 81.75 to lend credibility to a continuation higher. The EUI broke to the downside and hit 70, but closed the week with a significant bounce higher. The trend remains down. We need to see a break above 72 to support a more significant retracement upward. The BPX dipped below 62, but closed the week just back at the lower range of our 62, 62.5 focal zone. A break above 62.5 will have us targeting 63.5. A break back below 62 opens the window for a continuation to 60.5, 61. The AUX hit a low of 98 last week. This level should act as support for a bounce that should test resistance at 100-101. And this has been your ISC FX Options Weekly Outlook. As always, I'm Jason Ayres of OptionSource.net. Thanks for joining me here this week. We'll see you here next week.
Thank you for participating in this week's session. Please join us again next week. For trading ideas, exchange rates, webinars, news, and commentary, visit www.fxoptions.com. Become an OptionSource.net member. Visit www.optionsource.net. ISC FX options can be easily traded through all options-enabled brokerage accounts. These exchange-listed securities are cash settled in U.S. dollars and have a European-style exercise.